Hey Cancer, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for July 25th through the 31st, or any time thereafter. If you happen to stumble upon this video at a later date, you'll find it when you're meant to find it. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to keep the message short and sweet this week, my darlings. I've been busy recording the love readings for August, and I had some family stuff come up, so I have to leave town unexpectedly. So we're going to do this real quick. We're going to keep it short and sweet so that I can skedaddle. I can leave town here shortly. We're going to see what's coming up for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle. Let's get right on into it, my darlings. I'm going to move you all just a little bit closer and see what's coming up here for you. So the first card coming up here is the Seven of Cups. And so Seven of Cups can come in very positively in the sense of a dream coming true. Like you feel, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm dreaming. I can't believe this is actually happening. But in the process, you might also feel overwhelmed. You might be feeling like things were tumbleweeds and crickets, and now all of a sudden there's all these options coming in. You're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick. Just sit, daydream, see yourself in the different scenarios. Pay attention to which ones make you feel the happiest in your heart, and then do the research. What do I have to do to make this happen? What are the steps I have to take? That's going to make it very clear to you how to get unstuck, how to get moving, how to get going. But you might have some good things happening, good things shifting here. You may have some choices to make coming up, and you may be feeling like, okay, wow, great. Energy's finally moving. I'm not stuck. Things are coming in down the pipeline. Next card coming up here for Cancer is the Five of Swords. I have to giggle here a little bit. Five of Swords can be conflict and the burning of bridges. So as you have choices and as you have options, there could be certain people that are super opinionated and they don't want you to do what you're thinking of doing or what you're planning of doing. Some of you have to burn bridges to accept these new opportunities or to move in a new direction. I do feel some of you are trying to leave something on good terms. So maybe you have like a work opportunity coming up and you want to try to leave on good terms with your boss, just in case, things don't work out, or just in case you might want to come back in the future, or just because you just might be a classy person. You might not be worried about going back in the future. You just might think, let me end things on good terms here. Let me be classy. Or maybe you're leaving a relationship, or you're moving out of like a living situation, and you just want to leave on good terms. But this person might look at you like, you've got all this good stuff going on, and you're like this rhinestone cowboy or something, and they're upset, they're angry. They feel like you're getting a big head, you're forgetting them, so they might kind of feel like they want to cut you down to size. They might feel like they want to put you in your place. They might think that you're like, you got this big head and they have to like humble you in some way. So I feel like the Five of Swords coming in with the Seven of Cups is saying, once you make your decision, take into consideration that the transition is going to have to happen fairly quickly. So you might think you're going to go in and you're going to give a notice. Like, okay, hey boss, I found a new job. I'm going to give my 2 weeks notice. It might not happen in that way. Or you want to tell your boss, oh, well, there's some things I'm working on. I've been starting this business. This business has been going really great. It's starting to pick up. So I might not be able to do overtime, or they might say, okay, you know what, in that case, get the heck out of here. They might not give you that time. So it might be better to do this quietly. You might say, oh, you know what, I'm moving out, but I want to give you time to find somebody else. So, while I'm looking, while I'm figuring it out, maybe you want to start talking to people and see about getting someone else to move in here. It's not going to go well. It's not going to be a pleasant environment. So maybe you're wanting to give somebody time or give somebody notice, but I feel this Five of Swords, it's going to be a hostile environment. It's nice that you're trying to be classy, but I feel like Five of Swords coming up with the Seven of Cups, you need to do what you need to do for you, and you need to go. Like, this extra time you want to give somebody, they're not going to be appreciative. They're just going to make things more difficult. Next card here is Temperance. All things happening within divine timing, stepping onto your life path. There could be a sense of like answering a calling. Temperance can also be God and universe moving through you and working through you. Okay? It can also be Sagittarius energy. If you have Sagittarius placements, there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius that could be very significant. Temperance is also about balance, timing, trusting in divine timing, and as I said, balance. So I feel here with this Temperance card, a lot of you are feeling moved in a certain direction. Like you're feeling, this is what I need to be doing. This is the direction I need to be going in, right? And maybe some of you have fear because there's this opposition. But the Major Arcana card says this is a part of your journey. You're meant to have this experience. So it's going to be protected and you're going to be guided. Your angels and guides are going to help you accomplish these things. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be afraid. You're going to be given what you need in the process. The universe is going to support you as you're stepping onto this path and as you're allowing yourself to be a vessel of service, a channel of service, a channel for spirit, a channel for God. These things are going to come in and you're going to have the support that you need. So I feel here there may be opposition, but you're being told, don't fear, don't worry. The universe is in charge. People cannot block you. People cannot stop you. And those doors will open as you make the commitment to stay true to your path and to stay true to your calling. The next card that's coming up here for you all, Cancer, is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is that stability, that structure, that support. Right? 10 of Pentacles is stability, long-term stability. This is like a happy home, comfortable finances, generations and family coming together to celebrate holidays, birthdays, special occasions, traditions. This is a legacy that you're able to leave behind for future generations. This is also a card of manifesting. The things you're thinking about, the things that you're dreaming about, you're actually seeing them happen. You're actually seeing them come together, come into fruition, taking shape into physical form. So it's a time of manifesting. It's a time of change, and it's a time of growth. Hence, this feeling like, am I dreaming? Now, don't fear the opposition too much. Know and understand that there are going to be people that are not meant to go with us on our journey. And so there will be some burning of bridges. There will be some people that you're moving away from or cutting ties from. But you're headed towards balance. Something about the Temperance card next to the Five of Swords also makes me feel like Spirit is not allowing into your life anyone who's robbing you of your inner peace. Right? I just feel like some of you are dealing with people like they're instigators. They have a way to start drama. They have a way to kind of make fun of you about your feelings, or you try to open up and you try to say something and they turn it into a joke and they kind of like laugh about it, and then like you feel agitated and you feel like, well, I don't know what to feel, right? And the reason why I feel like your angels and guides are not going to allow it, some of you have a tendency to disassociate. Some of you have a tendency to cut yourself off from your feelings and distance yourself from your emotions. Maybe it was a survival mechanism growing up. Maybe you had to do that as a kid. And now, as you're embracing your path and you're working on your spiritual connection, Spirit always brings you back to your heart. The way that we strengthen our intuition, the way that we hear our angels and our guides, the way that we have a strong relationship with God, is to be in the heart space. And a lot of you have been working to be in your heart space, so you've been working to not disassociate from your feelings. And you may be doing the right thing. Like, here I have a feeling, something is bothering me, let me go to a friend about it, let me talk about it, let me sit with this feeling. But you try to do it and they're turning it into a joke, or they're using it against you at some point. And your angels and guides are enough of this. We don't want this around you. So don't be surprised if things happen all of a sudden where these instigators or these people making fun of you or using your feelings against you, don't be surprised if all of a sudden they're gone. All of a sudden they're being removed. Or all of a sudden you're going somewhere. Some door is opening, some opportunity is opening up, and you're like, okay, bye, life is taking me in this direction now. Almost like a rapture. Okay? So I feel like these people are being removed because Spirit is trying to keep you in your heart space, and they're wrecking that. And your angels and guides are like, we can't have this. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. Love and romance readings for July and August are linked in the description. The weekly forecasts are linked in the description. It'll be easier to find the videos in this way. Scheduling a private reading with me, link in the description, will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can check those out, readings available out there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead and hope to see you all in the daily card messages as well. Take care and be well, my darlings.